This is a quick introduction of Probench. If you are interested in using Probench, you may have noticed that working with a team for your benchmarking and assessment cycle can be chaotic, error prone, and you end up doing work which could be automated. You need some kind of an online system to have a control in your benchmarking process. Provench is the solution that you're looking for. It can help you to collect data, analyze them by calculating scores for ranks or grades, and generate bespoke benchmark feedback report on a click of a button. So if you approach this in a manual process, it might look something like this. You will collect the data via spreadsheet using email and then calculate it on another calculation sheet. And the company who are participating don't get a rich feedback because the analyst of your team will have to write those individual feedback report for each of the company, which is impractical when you cross 40 plus companies. And the company ends up losing interest in the initiative. Let's take an example of gender equality 2020 index. Let's say you want to measure and assess companies from various industries for policies and best practices on gender equality. The benchmarking process you must choose is to send an online survey to which might consist of 50 to 400 data points, apply a scoring methodology automatically, and create an anonymized feedback report based on your research and insight. You want to give it to each company, sharing the average across all company per sector. Now the company will see the survey from your team has created. It can be any number of inputs. The next stage, and it will send to the companies. It can be ranging from 300 to 300. Now, how will we do this? So this is a three-step process. In the first step, it's the data collection piece where you can do it by flexible surveys. The second step is the score calculation. You can figure this score in the survey template for each indicators or data points and also assign weightage for the subsection. The score rolls up to give you a value out of 100. In addition to that, we have a dataset features where you can add more complex logic based on selection of answers and apply custom formulas, as you may do in a spreadsheet. You can also pull the data down to a CSV or an Excel format, and you can connect it to another system via API. The final stage will be this scorecard, and we use mail merge kind of technology where you can provide a Word template with some static data and put it into the placeholder, and the data set that you have created in the second step, you can use those data. Once you upload that template into our system, it will create a bespoke report for all the companies at once. We even provide the ability to embed different types of charts and also dynamically display icon based on this score. So let me show you some of the features. The features might range. So this is how a typical survey might look like. You are free to select the format that you have. Again, the second part of the data set feature where you can normalize and aggregate data for better scoring and using weights and multipliers. This is the final report where you can embed the score and charts, and it can be anonymized. This is just a part of a page of a long report that you can send to your clients. In data collection, one of the feature that we have is upload files, where a feature where if you put a URL link, the system automatically take a snapshot of that web page and keeps it in a PDF format. So that's a pretty popular feature that we have. Another feature while data collection is because you are collecting data of companies, the information will not will be with one person. It might be across company. So the primary contact of the company can share the page of indicators to individual people, and a secured link will be sent to them. Again, this is not a one-time activity. You will be collecting data year on year, there is a pre-populate feature for your clients, so that the company don't have to fill everything from this start. Again, for each response that is captured, you can always have an history, and you can see what are the changes that are made, and you can apply any previous history as well. Now, as you know, a survey always has a branching logic. So we even have a rule-based engine branching where you can create a certain rule and apply it across different questions. We can also create some kind of a custom calculator. This is one such example. You can see there is a total automatically getting calculated in the bottom two row. Again, while collecting data, there needs to be a guidance node for each particular data indicator, and we have a pop-up which is completely customizable and bespoke, where you can put in your data for each particular question, how to help them to fill in the data. Again, as mentioned, there are 50 built-in custom functions that you can use, and you can use it in combinations. The automatic score, which I have mentioned, so you can put those in the template itself, and it will score, and the scale you can decide, and also add weightages. It's an example of white labeling, where you can see the charts and the templates in the Word format. The newest member as a feature we have is a web interactive dashboard. And this is one such example where you can do company comparison, but you can also do theme based or your pillar based comparison. There is an instant feedback report. This is very useful if you are doing self assessment. Immediately the system will create the report in the PDF or format, and you can download it straight away. Your clients can download it. There are two more features that I would like to conclude with. One is the invitation bit. So we give the email template for you to edit, and also through the system, you can send it to all the companies who are participating in a particular survey. And also if they help them complete the survey on the time, you can send them reminders. Import responses is another recently added feature, and there are other features which are listed here uh, that can be available to you. So we are trying to build Probench like a Lego building blocks, and thus making it possible to embrace you to your process, and you continue doing the work you used to do, and thus bringing flexibility using the web app where participating entities can be countries instead of companies also. So let's say if World Bank decide to do a benchmark of gender equality for different government across the world, yeah, you guessed it right. Probench can be one of the tool that can be used to do the complete process automated and online. We can also use this for indexes, rating, and ranking. So we have developed Probench over a span of past 10 years. And while we keep on adding multiple features via crowdsourcing between our clients, we provide a responsive customer support. The fee structure is affordable monthly license fee, and it is as you pay go app. You can always ask for the price quotation by emailing it at hello@73bit.com. And if you think you want to book a in-depth discovery call to see if we are a good fit and learn that how the feature is can be likely adapted for your analyst to collect data on behalf of the companies, or how you can have a reviewer to put a new score or recommendation which can be automatically added to your feedback report, and so on. So those different use cases, you can email it to hello@73bit.com, and we can jump into a Zoom call and explain you that in detail specific to your business case. So that concludes my short presentation, and we are working towards saving time of research analyst for collecting and cleaning the data to do more meaningful work, which is to find meaning and insights from the data and meet sustainable development goal. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.